6 points in the quarter.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Pass to Clarkson. Collins a screen. Clarkson against Butler. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Malone. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Ainge. Sinks it from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Clarkson passes to Collins and is blocked. 56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Good. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Baltimore.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities. Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Here's Ainge. They set the pick. Shoots over George. Pass to Ainge. And here's Butler. Here's Malone. Second chance effort. Yep, that one's good.
Selfless play by Butler, using the pick and roll to move the defense and get his guy a good look.
George outside. So Baltimore wins it. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And time now for our player of the game.
Stepping high. Cooking, yeah, I'm chefing. I don't miss like stepping now. In my section live, I say come here and she comply. Then proceed to throw it back on me. That throw me on my. She think I'm a layup, then she must not know about me. She think I'm the one. She must think that I'm Kyrie. Learn to shoot straight, young. Ben had a J like take tongue. Falling that, then tolling that. She think I'm one. I'm a hooper to be honest. Truly a baller, baby. I'm like Luka, I'm like Giannis. So you could Hall of Fame me. I'm so far from baby. I'm Kobe, I'm Mamba, baby. I 24/8, do what it take. Keep a full tank, all gas, no brakes. I'm throwing hundreds. Look at how they ballin'. I know she love it. Love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan, gonna jump in. I know she love it. I know she love it. Michael Jordan, gonna jump in. I know she love it. I know she love it.
out there and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got Denver playing against Baltimore. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3, and it's Murray in at the point guard position. And for Baltimore, we've got Trevor Ariza, and it's Drexler in at the 2 guard spot. And Baltimore has possession. Pass to Bibby. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Porter. Gordon outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Robinson. Right wing. Weber passes to Robinson. An easy 2 on the layup.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Now here's Jokic. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Here's Bibby, defended by Murray. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pure from 3-point range. Bibby's got 5 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Porter. It's Jokic, high post. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon outside. Here's Murray. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
Here's Murray. After the basket by Baltimore on the other end. And again, it's Denver missing. Pass to Drexler. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Here's Brown. Another shot. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Robinson. Porter with the steal. Pass to Murray. To the middle. Here's Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Here's Weber. And that one is stuffed right through.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Both teams deciding to change it up. A minute 50 left in the first. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Here's Bibby. He's got 5. Pass to Malone. Here's Ames. They set the pick. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's Westbrook. It's Jokic, high post. Westbrook right side. 5 to shoot. A little mid-range shot is up. It's rebounded by Bibby. And here's Baltimore now. They're on a 14-2 run here. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And Denver will go for a different look here. Šarić checks in for Nikola Jokic. Porter Jr. comes in for Gordon. Watson, he's checked in for Brown. And Strother subbed in for Jamal Murray. Now here's Westbrook. No points yet. The rebound by Malone. Here's Drexler. Pass to Malone. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Robinson, a screen on Šarić. Off the mark there with a three. Westbrook taking his time here. Here's Strother. The baseline J is on the way. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Baltimore out in front. They lead by 14. And back to the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Baltimore.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court for Denver, Dario Šarić is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Peyton Watson. And it's Strother in at the 2 spot. Pass to Westbrook. Hey, expanding his range. And it's Baltimore with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Strother. Screen by Watson. Takes the three. And again, it's Denver missing. Baltimore leading by 16. Here's Ainge. 5 points in the game. The three. He drops it from range. Ainge has got 8.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Jordan's checked in for Porter Jr.
He finally decided to show up.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Strother. Now here's Jordan, tightly guarded. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Explosive in everything he does. Westbrook catches the defender a little out of position, makes a play, and draws the foul.
That free throw no good. Good on the second one. Baltimore leading by 18. Ainge, the pass to Weber. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
they're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Pass to Jordan. Saric with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Strother. Saric outside. And again, it's Denver missing. Here's Ainge. Give him 8. Drexler, that's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Saric. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Absolutely not. I was not a Michael Jordan fan.
Free throw good, Saric.
Never.
And Denver will go for a different look here. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jordan. Gordon comes in for Watson. Brown's checked in for Strother. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Westbrook. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Splitter. Good D by Jokic. Denver trails by 20. And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my gosh.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Saric outside. For 3, Gordon.
Listen, playing the move where
Splitter with a rebound.
You have to play like
Splitter's
certain
got
teams
6
first,
rebounds here tonight.
Teams are playing right now aren't very good.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Ainge. And the 3-pointer goes. Ainge has got 11 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Absolutely relentless.
And Denver making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. A minute 20 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Brown. Gordon outside. Jokic with it. Outside Murray. 6 to shoot. And here's Jokic. Beyond the arc. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
I know it'll leave him
Jokic
open.
has got his second basket of the game. Here's Ariza. Oh, a big-time jam. Slams it right over Gordon.
Talk about making your presence felt.
Man, just never gets old watching him fly like that. What a unique talent he is. Murray passes to Jokic. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this game. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Bibby. He's got 5 for 3. And again, it's Baltimore from deep.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Gordon left side. To the inside. Lets it go. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Here's Porter. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Baltimore out in front, running away with this one. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Now here's Murray. Still no points. We've got Trevor Ariza, and it's Weber in at the four-man position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Jokic. Good work defensively by Robinson. And here's Baltimore now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Inside, here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Nails it from 3. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice work by Gordon, stretching the floor, opening things up with his range.
To the middle. Robinson against Jokic. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's Bibby. No good on the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Jokic. Gordon outside. On the wing, Murray. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Porter, the pass to Murray. Let's go with a 3. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ariza. And the 17-footer goes down. Ariza's got 8 points.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Now Porter launches a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Robinson, a screen on Murray. Bibby. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Here's Brown. No points so far. Porter, the pass to Murray. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Robinson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Bibby. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. He's got 11.
Well, they expect this from him. And he he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Jokic, good.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Fires in the triple.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Down low. Here's Jokic. Oh, Robinson with a block. To the paint. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
These are his first free throws of the game. No good on that one.
I also play it a little different than most people will play. Like, a lot of people have like a shot meter that they use. I don't really use that. I just use like real player
outside
percentage.
Watson. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Šarić. Back to Westbrook. Clock at 6. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Robinson's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Ainge. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Oh, ho, ho!
Wow.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And so it's Baltimore with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened on the court for the Nuggets. They've got DeAndre Jordan. Hayden Watson is out there with Dario Šarić. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Strother in at the shooting guard position. For three, Westbrook hits a three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
I gotta remember to change my
Westbrook outside.
like the part of my uniform that's orange. It's driving me crazy.
Pass to
I forget
Šarić.
about it.
Back to Westbrook. Unloads. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Here's Strother. Pass to Jordan. To the right side. To the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Here's Ainge. Yes, it's good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Strother no good. And Baltimore calls timeout here.
Why is he calling a timeout? Oh, guy got hurt.
Luka Doncic is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Each game is 4 minutes.
Doncic against Murray.
Sorry, I'm trying to do something. It's 4
Doncic
quarters.
feeling it out a bit.
5 minutes long.
Pass to Malone. Over Gordon. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
It's like 20 minutes.
Outside Porter.
But usually each game takes about 30 minutes.
Murray, a screen on Butler. And here's Porter outside.
Fouls,
the rebound by Malone.
Like
Porter's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Doncic against Murray. The 3. And Doncic with the 3. Doncic has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Murray to stop the run. Knocks down the long J.
The confidence on full display. Murray recognizes ahead of time when to shoot off the catch.
Doncic outside. Here's Splitter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
You can play like one
Murray for 3. Splitter with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Porter. Here's Brown. Now here's Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it. But at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
I always feel like I'm yelling in my microphone, so I don't really like talk that loud.
Here's Ainge. .50 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Butler outside. The shot, no good. Here's Brown. Butler covering to the middle. Here's Gordon. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Coach, it's interesting to watch the career path of Aaron Gordon. He's gone from one role in his previous stop, then he arrives to the Nuggets in a completely different role there.
Yeah, Brian, he's become more of a third or fourth guy, and he's embraced the change. Everybody wants to be that number 1 or number 2 guy, but you've got to play a role to be a winner in this league.
And it's resulted in championships.
It sure has.
Sometimes they put these players in
outside Porter.
Don't mesh well together.
Pass to Gordon. Out to the wing.
Changing it.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And again, it's Denver missing. Here's Ainge. From deep. Misses the shot. So Baltimore wins it. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what. Give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant.
Just
And I keep like looking for a logo to use, but I can never really find one. And that's kind of cool, but tried to make one earlier, but it just didn't work out. Or I think I went to like 2K24 or something. I don't know. I just keep looking for like a logo to use for my team, but I mean, eventually someone will make one that I like. But I don't really see any. I mean, I've seen stuff that looks cool, but you know, like, I mean, that looks nice, but I'm not gonna use it for my team on this last one. See, I just collect these cards or whatever. I mean, you can like swap them out with like other cards you have. So that's, you know, what I'm doing. Then I got to, like, I do domination. So then, like, there's all these that I gotta beat. And like, yeah, in order to unlock this one, you have to have like beat so many stars. But, you know, I just beat them all because it gives you like that 10,000, like MT. It's like MyTeam points. That's all I really want is the money from it. And, you know, then you know, you get a couple of stars here, then like this one locked. Like I can't play this one yet. That's locked. Like like, yeah, the second one would be locked. Like, I gotta beat some of these before I can go to the next one. I just go down the line, you know me. Start at the bottom and just work my way up. Because these teams are going to be better and better and better and better as you go along. So I just started, since I'm just like starting out really. Eventually my team would be good enough, I'll just, you know, probably by the time I'm done, like one of these two maybe, I'll be able to just do whatever one I want really, but. And then like, you can go here and like, these cards are like for sale to buy. I mean, like, that one costs like at least 213,000, which I don't know. I have like 7,600 because I've bought a bunch of cards, but I don't even really see like. Normally, what I do, I just come down here and exclude the cards I've already gotten, and then I'll just come here and just like put a couple thousand, whatever the max I have. 76 something. That'll work. Then it'll like sort them all for me, so I can kind of see what I could buy. I'd rather just buy it now. Oh, okay. You got it. Oh, he's injured. Who is it? Splitter. And just replace him. 4. I don't have any other centers. Thompson, I guess. Does it tell you how long he's going to be injured? Whatever.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analyst, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. A look at the starting group for Baltimore. We've got Trevor Ariza, and it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Oklahoma City, Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the 3. And Baltimore has possession. Weber passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Pass to Holmgren. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And here's Baltimore now. Here's Bibby. Fires from deep. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's his first trip to the line. And he's good on the second. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. And it's Holmgren missing. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Baltimore on the other end. Oh, Robinson with a block. Here's Bibby. He's covered by Holmgren. Ariza. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Here's Bibby. Here's Ariza. Dort defending. Hits the trifecta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Caruso outside. Just 5 on the clock. Now Williams. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Inside, here's Drexler, and he dunks it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And Mark Daignault has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. So it's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 5. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Here's Weber. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Holmgren against Robinson. Weber laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Weber's got 5 now.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Holmgren. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. And they're on the run. And a big finish by Robinson.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And it's Holmgren missing. And here's Baltimore now. They're on a 16-5 run. Here's Ainge. No good from outside. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Thunder. 11-point game. Outside, Williams. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Bibby, the pass to Ainge. Here's Weber. 19-footer. And the jumper falls for him.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Robinson with the block. And so it's Baltimore closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Baltimore.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
On the floor for Baltimore, we've got Donovan Mitchell, and it's Butler in at small forward. Wallace, the pass to Dort. 5 on the clock. Pass to Wallace. Hits the target from 18 feet. Wallace has gotten his first points in this one. Baltimore leading by 9. Here's Ainge. The shot from 20 feet out. The rebound by Wiggins. Ainge has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far.
I'm trying to scratch it like in a weird spot.
To the middle.
Like where my headphones are.
Joe, the pass to Wallace. Dort outside. Here's Hartenstein. From outside, off the mark. Butler against Wiggins. Butler can't get it to go. Oklahoma City trails by 9. Now Joe. Still without a bucket. Wallace, right side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks, and it seems like they got another one in Cason Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter, and then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Mitchell.
Oh, my!
Wow! Way up there in the rafters.
No one is stopping that.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Outside Joe. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Joe. And a miss there on the triple. Baltimore leading by 9. Here's Malone. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Joe, the pass to Wiggins. So for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Williams, and it's Caruso in for Wiggins. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 1 of 5 from the field. To the paint. Here's Malone. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Down low. Holmgren, the pass to Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Baltimore leading by 13. Pass to Ainge. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Up top, Holmgren to end the cold spell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity. And it's Perkins with a rebound. Perkins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Ainge, the pass to Malone. 50 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Ainge gets the bucket.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Dortch checked in. There's 38 seconds left in the second period. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. From deep, Holmgren. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Weber's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside, Robinson. Comes up empty down low. And
Oh, these animations drive me crazy. I'm like stuck on that guy.
Trailing by 19. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Baltimore up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oklahoma City trails by 19. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. The shot by Dort, no good.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one is off. Good work defensively by Robinson. Here's Drexler. From the top of the key, he buries it. Drexler's got 6 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And he's going for the oop here. Pass to Weber. Here's Drexler. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ariza. And it falls all over the rim and in. Ariza's got his second basket.
Such an effective scorer. Trevor Ariza recognizing when he needs to get into his mid-range game.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown. 5 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Bibby. Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Three-pointer. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Drexler. To the left side wing. Here's Bibby. Hands it from the wing. Bibby's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you know the unselfishness and professionalism Trevor Ariza gives you. If there's an open man, he'll find him.
Dort with it. Caruso outside. Drops in the 3. Caruso's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Drexler. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Baltimore shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes a first. So for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. Joe comes in for Caruso. And it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Williams with it. Pass to Holmgren. Count that one.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Holmgren inside, working on Robinson. Holmgren, the pass to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bibby, the pass to Ainge. Sends it home from three-point land. Ainge has got 13.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
It's Williams, high post. Count that bucket. He's got 5.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Here's Bibby. He's got 5. Pass to Drexler. Shoots over Wiggins. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's rejected. Here's Bibby. Williams defending. Robinson gets the bucket.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Now here's Holmgren over Robinson. And so it's Baltimore in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Baltimore. And it's Malone in at the 4.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Malone's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Bibby. Pass to Perkins. Here's Malone. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Baltimore.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Hartenstein a screen. Here's Topic. He shoots a 3. Here's Hartenstein. He got a piece of it. Here's Malone inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Why does he just keep going that way?
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Joe. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Wallace outside. Pass to Hartenstein. And it's Perkins with a rebound. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Lets the three fly. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Perkins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Bibby. There's a screen. Pass to Malone. 5 on the clock. They get it back. Here's Bibby. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Hartenstein finds Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Will it go? And it's Perkins with a rebound. Perkins has got 9 rebounds now. Drexler. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Here's Wiggins. Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. And here's Hartenstein. And it's Perkins with a rebound. Here's Bibby. Watched by Wallace. And he goes in for the dunk. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Wallace outside. To the paint. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Pass to Drexler. Here's Bibby. On target from range. And that's a double-double for him now.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And he drops the first. So for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Jalen Williams comes in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Wallace. And Wiggins drops them both. And Baltimore has possession. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside Mitchell. To the inside, Malone. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Bibby. Thompson with a screen. Releases. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Caruso outside. So Baltimore wins it. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's it for me. I'm getting too hot. I'm done. I'm out of here.